Both cars fired. First pair of Round 1 Eliminations, YellowBullet.com Nationals, Cecil County Dragway, ProMod, ProMod, ProMod. Yeah, Jason's having some troubles down there, it looks like. Coming back, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Jason Lee left on him, runs 365 at 206.
He was ready to go. 920 to the 60 foot. ProMod is showing out.
Once again, 31 for Jason, 128 for Chucky, 920, 60 foot, 245, 2 in the middle, 365, 1 on the back at 206. Jason Lee in the Coast Packaging Machine moving on to round 2. Ken Cartuccio in the Serial Killer coming up. Pro line powered Pro Charger machine. Kevin McCurdy in the world's fastest reversing Z28 Camaro over there in the far lane. Noonan power under the hood, Pro Charger making the extra horsepower. Kevin McCurdy, far lane, Ken Cartuccio right here coming at you. Hello, Mrs. Blackstone Bill. Blackstone Bill worked his magic this morning. Full breakfast, eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes. He is a man. Here comes McCurdy first, second, third. Once again, Kevin McCurdy's going to be over there in the far lane in the Noonan-powered Pro Charger. The Serial Killer, Ken Cartuccio, right here in the Pro-Line-powered Pro Charger. Jamie Miller calling the shots. 368.2, 203.
They will be going to round number 2.
41 on the tree, 940, 60 foot, 247 in the middle for Ken. Kevin was 43 on the tree, 948. He was in trouble at the 330 at 271. King Cartuccio moving on. All righty, Daddy Shark himself coming up, Jim Halsey. YellowBullet.com, Schweitzer Dynamics, Fulton powered machine. Mike Decker the third, Hollywood Decker the far lane, the Decker Salvage Racing entry. Once again, Decker 3 in the far lane in the family. Decker Salvage Racing entry and Jim Halsey. What a matchup, what a matchup. Down through there, 368, 207. Decker on tire shaking, pedaling, but he can't get there, 443. Once again, Decker left on him just a tick, 021 to 028. 931, 60 foot for Jim. 248, 4 in the middle, 368, 1 at 207 out of the back. The world champions are moving on. Steve King in the pilot, Miller King Savage operation coming out of screw blower on top of that Chevy Corvette. Scott Naprata in a beautiful Ford Mustang. Extreme Racing Engines power. Under the hood, S&I contracting and racing also on board in that machine. Racing engines out of the Carl Stevens shop in a Pro Charger, making the extra power on that baby. the 6 for Steve King at 204. 375, 202, but he was just a tick red. King's 50 on a tree, negative 24. 9:22 short time for King and the boys, 2:46.6. Steve King moving on. Robert Gallegos right here in the Gallegos Family Racing Ford Mustang. AKA Turbo Todd, Pro Charger Todd Moyer, and the Extreme Racing Engine CL1 Chevrolet Camaro Pro Charger on front of the Extreme Racing Engine. Pro Chargers, a Ford body style and a Chevy body style. Two different engine manufacturers. Gallegos with the Proline power plant. Once again, issues in the far lane for Steven Moyer. He was on a chip twice. 368, 204 for Robert right here in a Ford Mustang. Moving on. 368, 204 for Robert. Moving on to round two.
Second 60 or sub 1 second 60, but 9:57.
Todd Tutterow coming up right here in the YO Motorsports P2 Racing and Contracting Machine. Derek Ward over there in the far lane, American Pride Golf Cart Services Machine. As we said earlier, Derek's racing with a heavy heart. Lost his father, Rodney Ward, earlier in the weekend. So ride along one more time, Mr. Rodney. Ride along one more time. Track temp 112, 112. Problems in the far lane. Oh, it looks like he's laying some fluid down. Yeah, there's a bunch of fluid on the racetrack. You see it where he stopped, started backing up, and then when he came to a stop. Unfortunate for Derek Ward and the boys.
What we thought was a problem for Derek Ward, I think it's actually a car on the track there on the big end. I think you saw that.
Oh, we still got a car on the racetrack on the top.
We're going to have some ways to get back there and get it fired up here momentarily. They got the doors open on the Tutterow car. There you get the
Derek with problems, getting pushed back. Getting the scrubber out, Derek. Obviously puking some oil out. So we got a car on the big end with a rear end locked up. Maybe that's what Stevens Moyer's problem was. I'm not sure. Can't quite see that far what's going on up there. So once again, we got some fluid on the racetrack in the left lane. The right lane on the top end, one of the cars is sitting there with a busted rear end that won't move. So it's going to be a few minutes. I'll just put this back on a tripod and leave it on. If you want to leave, so be it. But probably 5-10 minutes looks like. I don't know how much they'll have to do after the whatever that thing is there. The Zamboni is running. So once again, fluid on the racetrack, left lane. Car stuck on the racetrack, right lane. Double trouble, double trouble. So hang tight. What's up, Donnie? Making drag racing graders happening today. Thanks again to P2 Contracting and Racing, Fuel Tech, Decker Salvage Company, M&M Transmissions, and a whole lot of these ProMods running today. Mark, Mickey, and the gang, thank you very much for your support. American Pride Golf Cart Services Machine. Unfortunately, looks like the day may be done over there for Derek Ward and the boys in the American Pride Golf Cart Services Machine. Unfortunately, Canvas Plus, Raytech Machine Tools, Hickory Enclosed Trailers, Racing Performance Motor Coaches, Affordable Transmissions, Chesapeake, Virginia, Raleigh Windwater Company, the Cades, always generous, sending stars as well as supporting us for the last several years. My buddy Tony Wilson Racing, the car is under construction. We shall see. Jay Santos and the Santos Motorsports team, looking forward to racing with those guys hopefully at the end of the month. PD Fleet Truck and Trailer Sales and Service, and now towing. DY Concrete Pumps out of Texas. Patapsco Car Wash, Baltimore, Maryland, 3 convenient locations. All right, here we go. Sharply, 409. He's out of it about a 330 cone. You saw it come back and he pulled it, made a big move, and he got out of it. 409, 138. Still working on the left lane. The car is gone from the top of the racetrack.
Saw it weeble wobble, and he said, "Not today."
Tutterow on a solo run due to Derek Ward having issues after the burnout, putting some fluid on the racetrack.
Up there for Mr. Ward's machine.
Once again, as we finish off our sponsor list, thanks again to 5G's Classic Motorsports, SNI Racing and Contracting, and our special event sponsor, Churchview Farms.
Minutes can be time.
So give us a few minutes, we'll be back. Big. Getting the brush and the dragger out. Looks like the next pair up the racetrack will be Melanie Salimi right here in a beautiful slice of nice roots blown Chevrolet Camaro. Tyler Hart and the Tyler Hart Racing entry, the Noonan powered Pro Charger. So just bear with us. We'll just leave this running for a few minutes. Yeah, Todd caught a break on that one, but definitely.
Todd's skating out there.
Yeah, I think man.
Man, last night I thought we were just fast sometimes. I mean, they are fast with the song.
Yeah, I thought we'd see a little bit better. I think the dew got in because it was so late. It's just a spec. If we get about an hour earlier, I think it'd have been better. But hopefully today be better.
I was thinking Nick Schroeder beating that radio.
Once again, guys, like a broken record up here, if you're done with a car on the racetrack or one in the burnout box, we don't need you there on the starting line. Next thing you know, you got the guy that's like checking out the race set. He's like, oh man, it's a really cool car, and you get run over by the Zamboni.
You still screaming?
Yeah, it's easier to stay on. So once again, give us a few minutes, get that left lane back in shape. Take you a break. We'll be standing by.
Are you mute on there?
No, not really. Man, it probably doesn't hear us conversation.
Just got white salt.
This came off somebody's foot. Dirty stuff right here. You can see where they stuck. Like where they, you see where they kind of power wash system did something to a drug. Or maybe where Pro got profiled.
Where's Mrs. NC at?
Sitting in AC. Watching the feet, watching the Motor Mania feed and listening to mine. Yeah, she is a smart one.
It's nice enough. I mean, it's not like the race. You can't rewind like freaking by red. It's just replay, but it's just annoying. You miss that replay.
Once again, we got a fluid cleanup over there in the left lane. Get it ready to go. We'll be back to running in just a second. Jim's a busy man this weekend. Got his sweating out by yeah. He was helping there. Yeah, they just run an MCA usually. A couple of outlaw deals. Tough place, man. You gotta be on your A game in this field. Especially for a 500 entry fee. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a nice crowd here. They said that wasn't the biggest, but I thought it was a pretty nice crowd. everybody. Track prep continuing. Looks like there's 2 pair left. Your number 1 and number 2 qualifiers. Mike Decker Jr. and Melanie Salimi in a slice and ice machine. So give us a couple more minutes. Thanks for sticking with the ProModer. Be right back at you. I don't know. One right there.
Stay clear of that.
I guess he went off the track down there. Alrighty, we might just about be ready. Looks like the sprayer went off the end of the racetrack. Getting a sign to light them up. Melanie Salimi in a slice and ice machine right here beside us. Tyler Hart in a Noonan powered Pro Charger out of Tyler Hart Racing Stable, far lane. Again, Melanie with a tremendous run last night. 361.1 to get her well up to the number 2 spot. Looks like the Hart machine's having some troubles back there, and the crew members are racing to the machine. Runs 369.5. You heard Tyler Hart lift over there at 407. He had some tire chatter around the 60-foot cone. Melanie 369.5, 203. Melanie 369.5, 203. Tyler Hart was 407 at 185. Had to pedal it one big time for sure.
Just didn't get it done there against Melanie Salimi.
All righty, Kurt Stedding. Number 16 qualifier versus Mike Decker Jr., number 1 qualifier. Decker salvage entry. Stedding in the P2 contracting machine. Sort of unofficial teammates. Todd up here looking around. Hollywood Decker up here looking around. This could be a big one.
Little rematch.
It's a rematch from last night. Oh, no, that is not. That was Todd.
Fair cars is going to be Kurt Stedding and Mike Decker Jr., number 1 qualifier. You got 25 orders on the inside of the racetrack here.
Once again, for anybody Be interested in watching the rest of the race. It's being live streamed on Motormania TV as well. That is a free live stream, so check out some of the other cool classes here at yellowbulletnationals.com. Once again, Kurt Stedding over there in the P2 contracted machine. Mike Decker Jr. in the Decker salvage machine right here. Your 1 in 16 qualifier. Makes a trip 368.5. He drove to some tire shake. Kurt had it so bad he had to get out of it. 368.5 from Mike Decker Jr. Moving on. Unfortunately, Stedding's 565. Not his best weekend.
Jason Lee, he got a little something.
I'll see you in a little while. I have no idea when round 2 will be. Depends on how they run the show. Once again, details available at GoneRacing.com. Live stream available on MotorManiaTV.com. I'll see you guys at round 2.